Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to HIMediaTV. I am your host, Evan from HIMediaTV, and happy Halloween, ladies and gentlemen. Today, I want to talk. I apologize for the hurriedness of this episode. I am going into work this Hallows Eve, and I am on the road on the way. Now, that being said, one of the things that I personally do like about, Halloween is the community aspect. Growing up, one of the things, Halloween to me has never been, it has been about candy and spooks and jokes and tricks and costumes, and all of that's well and good. But when I think of Halloween in my mind's eye, it is a community holiday, similar to Thanksgiving, but without all the stress and the drama. It is a holiday where you invite friends and family over, where you have a little potluck, make bad hot dogs and pasta salads, and spend time with friends. When you're a teenager, you go out and walk around with your buddies, or when you're an adult, you hang around and drink wine with your friends and family. Your mom and your aunties and your grandma will go out and hand out candy to all the trick-or-treaters and dote on all the little 1-year-olds in their adorable little costumes being carried around by their parents. It's generally speaking a great time. It is quintessentially American. It is, in fact, one of the handful of quintessentially American holidays and activities that doesn't, necessarily get into the realm of the political and making people, miserable or overlooking somebody in some way. That is, unless you're a Christian, one of those weirdo Christians that thinks it's a devil's holiday, and at that point capitalism beats you on that one. Get bent. Either way, why am I talking about all of this? Well, on this Hallows Eve, I want to remind everybody that if you live in or near an area where you can go out and walk around and go trick-or-treating in the traditional way, do it. If you have the ability to go out and go trick-or-treating in the way people normally do it. If you, as a parent, are electing to just go to your kid's trunk or treat at their school, die in a fire. Not that intense, but kinda. Listen, trunk or treat's the devil, and it's killing Halloween. That's the purpose of this fucking thing. I didn't even do the proper intro for Little Black Book. I'm so deathly serious about this. Listen, I understand that it is easier. I understand that it's cooler. Whatever, fine. And it does kind of give that level of, interactivity in that regard, but ultimately, it's not good. You need to get the fuck out the house. You need to get the fuck out the house. You need to get out of your bubble. You need to get out of these little fiefdoms where you don't interact with your neighbors and members of your community. For love of God, we are living in hell, and we don't have a lot of holidays in this country. We don't really have a lot of things in this country, period, that give way in America to meeting your neighbor, saying hi to your neighbor, and engaging with your neighbor in a manner that is positive and healthy and happy, without any of the negative connotations of fear-mongering of the other that the mainstream media loves to talk about. People are so fucking paranoid nowadays and don't trust other people, and you know what? People are fucking scary. I'll give you that, but at the end of the fucking day, one of the sacrifices of community is leaving your fucking house, is getting out of your goddamn car. Go fucking trick-or-treating. Go buy candy for the local kids in the neighborhood. Say hi to their parents. Give out for bottles and shit if people's lugging all for lugging 3 kids around. Invite have friends over. Have a cookout. Do these things. It's lovely weather. Where I'm at in the Hudson Valley in New York, it is a balmy, 55 degrees. It is sweater weather. It is cold. It is crisp. It isn't humid. But it is not damp. It is a perfect weather for Halloween. Go out, invite your friends over. If Halloween is on a fucking Friday night tonight, go go get drunk and be somebody. Seriously. Tonight is the night for trick or treating. We have this year has been absolute dog shit. It's been awful since January, and honestly, this decade has been awful since March the 13th when we first went into fucking lockdown. Ultimately, we need something positive to herald in the next half of this decade. And what better way of doing that is giving the finger to all of the fear-mongerers and people bitching and moaning about every slight that the neighbor kids get up to. Let's make the streets and the public areas and the sidewalks and all of these things, let's make it friendly for kids. Just for if not all the time, fine, just for today. Let us have a bona fide, legitimate, good ass fucking Halloween. Because man, the kids can't read. They don't know nobody. We need something. Thank you for listening to this maniacal rant here, y'all. I understand that this came out of nowhere, but it is topical for Halloween. Regardless. Ladies and gentlemen, that's another chapter closed on my little black book. If you liked this episode, go listen to our other episodes or other episodes of any of our other podcasts. Wherever you get your pods, all by HIMediaTV. Leave a 5-star rating wherever you can, and hype us up with the YouTube button on the hype button on YouTube. And also, speaking of community, if you're looking for a community to join and be a part of, at least, if not in real life, then certainly a good one, digitally, try joining the HIMediaTV Discord server. Links down below, and shit be lit. We'd love to have you. Regardless, ladies and gentlemen, this has been HIMediaTV. I have been your host, Evan from HIMediaTV, and I will see you guys next time.